Hi, and welcome to the Haverhill Journal, where we give you a look each week at what's going on in our city. I'm Lindsay Paris, and this week, the Christmas season is kicking into high gear with two special holiday events happening in the city. And today, HC Media is excited to announce our holiday selfie contest and gift card giveaway with a grand prize of over $100 in gift certificates to local businesses. At the end of this show, we'll announce the contest details, so stay tuned. But first, celebrate the season and get a head start on your shopping at this Saturday's Chill Fest. The Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce is putting a new spin on their annual December event with a new time and fresh and fun activities, as we heard from the Chamber's Stacy Brutzesi and Jenny Arndt. Holiday merrymakers will be out in full force this weekend, shopping for unique gifts, sampling delicious foods, and enjoying the sights and sounds of the season at downtown's Chill Fest.
The Chill Fest is a brand new event for the Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce. When we looked at programming for the winter months and the holiday season, we really wanted to, as an organization, support our members as well as the local business community. So with that in mind, we kind of reframed several things happening during the old Christmas stroll and brought them forward. We have a great program scheduled for this year with shopping incentives and different activities and food and drink being given away and sold through all of our local downtown Haverhill businesses. So they're all very excited that they're going to get some foot traffic in and out.
This year, Chill Fest will be held at a new time, and there are a few surprises in store.
The event kicks off at 2 o'clock. We'll have all kinds of activities for families and children, including various painting projects and ornament making, stories with Mrs. Claus. Pentucket Bank's putting together a wonderful North Pole land for the kids to wander through. And Haverhill Bank will be hosting Anna and Elsa and Anna from Frozen. They'll be doing a meet and greet with the public and photos as well. In addition to that, we'll have Christmas music, holiday music, a couple of the local bands and groups singing, a couple of local dance troupes doing impromptu performances in the streets. And then the local restaurants are really stepped it up this year to produce kind of portable food options for people on the go so they can walk in and order something and continue down the street.
If you've seen the famous window displays of big city department stores, you'll love the brand new window decorating competition. And this is one competition where you have the chance to get involved.
I really wanted to engage a lot of the downtown businesses and some artists as well. So we're putting on the first annual window decorating competition for the Chill Fest. And we have over 20 stores that are participating, and they have been working hard. Some have really fun themes, even the eye doctors and some of the other not traditionally creative businesses are working hard to get their windows prepared. And it's going to be open to voting by the public. So all night long you can check out the windows, and then you can go back to Haverhill Bank. This is where our friend Olaf is going to be stationed. And we're going to have a table with a picture of each of the windows, and you can vote for your favorite. And when you vote, you'll be entered into a raffle, so you may win the giant Olaf, and we're going to have a couple of other raffle prizes. So that's incentive to go out there, check out all the businesses, all the artists' hard work.
Although it's got a new name and time, one thing remaining the same is that the downtown Christmas tree lighting will be a highlight of the day.
We're going to end the whole event with the tree lighting. So we'll have the mayor, we'll have Santa Claus, of course, helping us from the stage and singing a few carols before we go ahead and light the official downtown Haverhill tree. So lots to look forward to.
The Chamber and downtown businesses have planned a host of fun activities. So grab a map from the Chamber's booth in Washington Square to see what's happening where. See you there from 2 to 6 p.m. Saturday.
2, 1, Merry Christmas!
HC Media will be at Chill Fest filming all the festivities, including the tree lighting, so watch for it on Channel 22 during Christmas week. After watching the tree lights go on downtown, head over to the Buttonwoods Museum to enjoy the spectacle of over 100 beautifully decorated trees, wreaths, and centerpieces. The 13th Annual Festival of Trees is going on now through December 14th, and the Journal visited Buttonwoods on opening night to capture this breathtaking display.
Welcome to the 13th edition of the Haverhill Historical Society's Festival of Trees. This year we have 120 pieces, trees, wreaths, and centerpieces, and silent auction items.
Haverhill residents are flocking to the Buttonwoods Museum to cast their ballot for their favorite holiday decoration. There are almost as many themes as there are trees, including one that is sure to be a hit with the kids.
There are a lot of great trees this year. One that we are expecting to be very popular is the frozen tree, and we're actually kind of surprised that there was only one frozen tree submitted. The frozen tree was donated by Melinda Barrett. It has Olafs on it, and it has frozen tattoos and noisemakers and snowflakes and lots of frozen. It's frozen-tastic. So we have different activities each day that Festival of Trees is open. Some days have children's scavenger hunts, others have art demonstrations going on from members of the Greater Haverhill Art Association. There's a Victorian tea that's coming up later this week, and some choral groups that are coming, so we're really excited about a lot of the extra programming associated with Festival of Trees. So on Saturday, December 13th, we have Family Day, and there's a lot of activities going on. We'll be doing the hearth cooking program, Santa will make a visit, there'll be a craft table set up, so that's definitely the day to bring the kids. They do the drawing for who wins each of the trees, wreaths, and centerpieces on the evening after it closes on December 14th. I think they're doing the drawing at 5 p.m. as soon as it closes. They'll be calling or emailing, depending on what information people put on their tickets, either that night or the next day. And pick up, if you win something, is that following week, the 15th.
Attendees are not only enjoying the fun of the festivities, but contributing to a good cause. All proceeds will benefit the Buttonwoods, helping to keep Haverhill history alive. The Festival of Trees is open from noon to 8 Wednesdays and Thursdays, 10 to 8 on Fridays and Saturdays, and 12 to 5 Sundays through December 14th. So stop in for your chance to bring home one of those amazing trees. Los Angeles music scene veteran and Haverhill resident Marty Walsh spoke at Northern Essex Community College on Wednesday, November 19th, about his life as a professional guitarist. Walsh has worked with famous names such as Leanne Rimes, Supertramp, Neil Diamond, and many more. He sat down with the Journal to tell us more about his story. Renowned studio guitarist Marty Walsh enthralled an audience of students, music professionals, and community members with his stories.
So I went to college in the San Fernando Valley. LA Valley College had a great music program. I learned theory, I took the solfege classes, I did everything I could. I played in the jazz band, and I'm trying to become like, a knowledgeable guitar player. And I happened to be privy to some people that became very important in the music business. There was a bass player that played in my brother Dan's band when they were in high school by the name of Jay Graydon. Jay was kind of a musical mentor for me. He became very, very big as a guitar player in LA and gave me great advice. He gave me advice on how to have a career as a guitar player. What happens to young musicians, I think, is that they get started because something really speaks to them, and usually it's something really cool, really fast. And Jay hit me to like what it took to have a career. Learn how to play really good rhythm guitar. Get your acoustic guitar chops together. Be in tune.
Although Walsh has worked with some of the biggest names in the business, like John Denver, Eddie Money, and Julio Iglesias, even he recalls being starstruck by a famous name.
Before I had played on any big records, I was doing song demos, and there was a songwriting team that was signed to a producer arranger by the name of Don Costa. So Don starts to use us to play on his demos at his home studio. My phone rings. It's his brother Leo. Marty, are you available to do a session at the scoring stage at Warner's? Don's coming in the studio with Frank. The music's never going to be released, but Frank said, call the Cats. I want to cut some sides, right? I go to the scoring stage. Huge orchestra. Big studio, double scale guys. Man, I shouldn't even be there, but I'm like, wow, here I am. Sinatra walks in. Hey guys, how you doing? How you going? What's going on? You know? I'm like, wow. And we start the session. The guy who's doing the conducting of the orchestra, he's wearing a blue shirt. In about 45 minutes, his shirt is soaked. He looks like he has just gotten out of a swimming pool, right? That was pretty amazing.
Walsh had some real-world advice for aspiring musicians, taken from his 40 years in the recording industry.
I had gotten to a point where I had found out where the money in the music business is in a few places. Songwriting, copyright ownership, weddings and stuff were kind of okay, but as a musician, the money in LA at the time was in studio work. If you could get in the recording studios, your checks are much fatter. It's a great gig because you're going to these, you don't have to lug stuff all over the world and go on the road. Like when I was working on music when I was a kid, I mean, it just was not going to not happen. It was just going to happen. I think if there's just no other option, it'll work.
To keep up with what's happening at NECC, visit their online newsroom at necc.mass.edu/newsroom. As mentioned earlier, HC Media is excited to announce our first ever selfie contest and holiday gift card giveaway. Take your funniest and most Christmassy selfie from now through December 16th at one of 8 sites previously seen on the Haverhill Journal and send it to us with your name and contact info in a Facebook message or email to lparis@mediahc.org, and we'll add them to our selfie contest album on Facebook. The most creative, funny, and festive selfie will win a basket of gift certificates from area merchants, including Wicked Big Cafe, O'Daddy's Pizza, Benedetti's, and more, with a total value of over $100. The 8 sites that you can take your selfie at are the Woolworth Building, Birchbrow, the Whittier Homestead, Cogswell School, the Thinker Sculpture at HHS, Haverhill Stadium, Winnikinny Castle, and East Parish Meeting House. The contest closes on December 16th, and we'll announce the winners on Jay Cleary's live Christmas special, which will air on Channel 22 Thursday, December 18th from 7 to 8 p.m. The winner must be watching live and call in within 5 minutes of their name being announced, or another winner will be selected. Also, a big thanks goes out to our generous community sponsors. We want to see everyone get creative, so bring it on. If you have a story or event you'd like to see featured on the Haverhill Journal, call us at 978-372-8070 or email info@mediahc.org. And don't forget to like us on Facebook or at our YouTube channel, HCTV Haverhill. And that's what's happening in Haverhill the week of December 4th. I'm Lindsay Paris, and we'll see you next week.